Making a fist representing power, left hand, fingers together, representing friendship, tucking the thumb, humility. Fist into the palm, and we say welcome. Good to see all of you. I think I may need sunglasses for you. Pardon me? Ni hao. Ni hao is hello. Ni hao is hello in Chinese, as close as I can pronounce it anyway. If you want to learn Chinese language, that's a whole different bird. All right, so we're standing in the Wuji position, feet shoulder, hip distance apart. A nice gentle bend in the knees, tucking in the tailbone, heads lifted by the silk thread. We keep our good straight posture. This is the wide base. We want at least 2 fist distance between your feet minimum, all right? Wider is better, okay? If you go closer than that 2 fist, you actually start to become top heavy, okay? So from this position, big deep breathing from the belly. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Big deep belly breath in, and then long slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you have a nice gentle bend in those knees. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale the hands down. Big, deep belly breath in, long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Sorry. Oh, that was mine. What was mine? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Oh, it was a telemarketer. I should have answered the call during class with a telemarketer. That would have been awesome. All right, arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart, and then exhale. Keep your feet rooted to the ground, pushing down on the feet, up on the hands simultaneously. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in, and long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Up on the hands, down on the feet. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Push out on the palms, up on the fingers. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, the new one I just added. We're going to inhale the arms up. Feel the resistance as you keep inhaling, pulling the arms apart. And then exhale, pushing the hands together and relaxing the hands down. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Next, arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left up, right down. Exhale. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Inhale to the heart. Right hand up, left hand down. Exhale. Keep looking straight ahead. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. and exhale. Inhale to the heart. One more time each side. Left up, right down. Exhale. Keep the upper body nice and straight. Inhale and exhale. Keep looking straight ahead. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And lastly, gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Nice and slow. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Try to look straight in front of you. It'll help your posture, help your balance. Inhale and exhale. And there you have it. That's our deep breathing exercises. Everybody good? You want to give a plug about what you're up to? Yeah. Any questions about that? All right. Sounds good. Thank you for joining the class. I may have you come up and lead soon. How often have you done Tai Chi? Pardon me? All right, there you go. You're an expert. I Googled it on the way over here, so that's why I know what's going on. So, all right. Yeah, she did good with dad jokes. So you got another one for us today? Put you on the spot. Why did the chicken cross the playground to get to the other side? Other slide. There you go. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a hippopotamus? Rhino. Actually, it's a hippopotamus. No, it's a rhino with an elephant, isn't it? Oh, well. All right, we'll go with it. Beautiful. All right. So, continuing on, we're going to do our warm up exercises. Again, from that Wuji position, chin tuck exercise. We float the hands up in front of us, shoulder height. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and then we sink the chin down to the chest without leaning forward. Again, we float the hands up in front of us, shoulder height. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and then we sink the chin down to the chest without leaning forward. One more time, float the hands up in front of us, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and then we sink the chin down to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise, we're going to look side to side. Make sure you're standing in that Wuji position, feet shoulder, hip distance apart, A bend to those knees. That's going to activate your leg muscles when you bend the knees. Tucking in the pelvis, head lifted by the silk thread. Next, we're going to look side to side. So we start out in the prayer hand position. I'll be mirroring you. Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder, turning the neck, feeling the stretch, looking left, pushing down on the right. And then we come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Now watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down on the left. And we come back to center. Tai Chi ball, right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. We come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And come back to center. Pause for just a second. So the primary goal of this exercise is to look over one shoulder and look over the other shoulder with your neck. Move your neck to whatever is comfortable for you, all right? But that's the primary goal, so make sure you're moving your neck. Secondary to that is we're looking at one hand, pushing down on the other hand, almost like walk like an Egyptian, right? But this is good for our brain, good for multitasking, because one side of our body is doing this and the other side is doing that, okay? So prayer hand position, Tai Chi balls, right hand on top. Look over your left shoulder, bring your left hand with you and push down on the right hand simultaneously. And then we come back to center, come back to prayer hands. Left hand is on top. Look over your right shoulder, bringing the right hand with you, pushing down on the left hand simultaneously. And then we come back to center, come back to prayer hands, and relax the hands down. Forward shoulder circles. Keep your waist nice and still. We're not leaning backwards and forward. Keep our good posture, all right? Bring our shoulders back, then up, then forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Shoulders back, then up, then forward and down. Now reverse. Shoulders forward, then up, then back and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Good posture. Forward, up, back, and down. Always happens on that exercise. All right. Sorry about that online. Moving along, next shoulder exercise. We're going to reach for infinity. Imagine someone is gently pulling at your wrist. You're opening and expanding the body. Gently reaching out, reaching up. Nice and slow. And then relax the hands down, right down the center line. Once again, we gently reach out, reach up. Feel the opening in the shoulder, in the elbow. And relax the hands down. One more time. Gently reaching out, reaching up. And relax the hands down. Very nice. Although you could smile when you do this. So just so you know, we can exercise and have fun. You got to make Jessica think this is a fun class, even if it isn't. You know, you got to act like it, okay? Yeah, give me a headset mic. That can solve my microphone problem. Oh my gosh, no, not that. Just a little countryman microphone. They're not that expensive. Been lobbying for one forever here. All right. And it works really well because when you turn side to side, the volume goes back and forth when you're online. All right, touching heaven and earth. So last exercise opened up our body vertically. Now we open, or horizontally. Now we open up our body vertically. Just learned new words today, sorry. So you're lifting that head towards the ceiling. We're opening and expanding the spine, okay? So we start out, prayer hand position, left hand up, right hand down, stretching the head towards the ceiling. Keep looking straight ahead. And come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching that spine. Good posture, everyone. Come back to center. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching that spine. And come back to center. One more time each side. Left up, right down, stretching the spine. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And then we come back to center, come back to prayer hands, and relax the hands down. Very nice. Next lower spine exercise, we keep our hips square to the front. We turn our navel gently from the left side to the right side without moving the hips. This helps build core strength, all right? If anyone does not know where their navel is, we have a doctor here to show us. So. You don't have an MD in navel yet? But you're studying for that. Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Gently turn to the left. Nice, gentle turn. Turning the ball over, right hand's on top. Gently turn to the right. Not turning the hips, just the upper body. Turning the ball over, left hand's on top. Gently turn to the left. Stay on the left side, turning the ball over, right hand's on top, and then gently turn to the right. Stay on the right side, turning the ball over, left hand's on top, gently turn to the left. Stay on the left side as you turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center, and relax the hands down. Excellent. Good work. One thing you want to work on that exercise is as you stay on that side, you turn the ball over and then turn to the side. You turn the ball over and then turn to the side, not turning as we turn the ball over, right? Two separate acts as we do that one. Okay? It'll help you later on. All right? All right, moving along. Let's do a leg strengthening exercise because you guys look so excited for that. So, this is to get your legs stronger. Really good way to practice our balance also. Pardon me. So, use your chair as needed. I want you to be safe. Keep a bend in your knee and keep your body straight. All right? So, weight shifts to the left. Bend in the left knee, right foot, cat stance. C-A-T, cat stance. Use your chair as needed. Tap right toe to the front, empty, no weight on it. And back to cat stance. Tap right toe to the side, keep your weight left, looking straight ahead. Learn to feel what your feet are doing. And cat stance. And now the exciting one, we tap the right toe behind us. Keep plenty of space between your feet. There you go. Want to keep plenty of space between your feet as you do this one. Cat stance, bless you. And then back to Wu Ji. So when we are stepping back, make sure you keep plenty of space between your feet. Imagine if your feet are on railroad tracks, as you step back, you actually want to step a little wider. We want to make that in your muscle memory because that's going to help you with your balance, okay? Don't realize how many times we step backwards, but we don't want to step backwards like this and put ourselves on a balance beam. We want to step back wide so we have a lot of stability, okay? All right, other side, weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, left foot, cat stance. And then left foot to the front, empty, keep all the weight on the right. And then cat stance once again. Tap left foot to the side. Keep all the weight right. Keep the body straight. Keep looking straight ahead. Don't watch your feet. I get to watch your feet. Cat stance. And then tap the left toe behind us. Plenty of space between the feet. And cat stance. And then back to Wuji. Shake those legs loose. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. You're building up your leg strength with that one, which is helping with your balance. That's not a gait. It's a, if you want to become a better shortstop, you take ground balls. If you want to become a better batter, you spend time in the batting cage. If you want to become better at Tai Chi, you do an exercise like this, which is like a rudimentary exercise, but it makes your legs stronger. Yes, yes, most definitely. The two things that I have seen that do help most is posture and leg strength. Um, when you can balance all your weight onto one leg, it's easy to make a turn. Until you're able to do that, your turns tend to look like this. I even have Jessica shaking her head. No, it's a way to make your legs stronger. You have a chair next to you so you don't fall. Fall is a season, not something we do in our class. But no, it's a way to gently increase your leg strength. I mean, most people here, if they were honest, would say, "Yeah, I felt my legs on that exercise." Usually, about the time when you start touching the foot to the back, you're like, "Okay, Craig, let's get done with this exercise. My legs, my legs barking at me." Um, and if it's not, we can do it longer. So, but it's a really good way to build your leg strength up in a real gentle way. It's also teaching you, and this is really important, and it may be, I don't know if how much you've studied with Eastern medicine and that type of stuff, but it's also preparing you that when we're stepping out empty, when we set that foot down, we learn to set our foot down empty without any weight and then shift our weight to that foot, that whole stepping out empty. And so that's where that exercise, we start learning that, but that becomes critical in Tai Chi because what we do as we do forms and that type of stuff, we step out empty and then we shift our weight. But this becomes really safe because we're not falling forward on the front foot because if my front foot slips at this point, I'm going down. I don't have any choice. I have weight on that foot. If I step out empty, and then I shift weight. If I start to slip, I can shift my way back and move my foot to wherever I need it to be. So it's starting to learn that process also. Okay? Mm-hmm. Sure. Yep. Exactly. Did, there you go. There you go. That's a great example. You step out, you're stepping on leaves, you don't know what's under there. All of a sudden your foot starts sliding where you haven't shifted your weight on that foot. So you're okay. If I had shifted my weight to that foot and that foot started sliding, there's nothing I can do but go down. So it becomes important for balance and it makes it a lot safer to motivate around. Okay. All right. So let's have a seat. Let's do a couple seated exercises. All right. Good questions. All right. So when we sit Tai Chi style, we sit up on the edge of the chair. Try to not use the back of the chair. Sit up on the edge of the chair, feet flat on the floor, 90-degree bend between the upper and the lower leg. I rock forward on the pelvis. The pelvis is kind of a flat bone, so I'm not rocking back. I rock forward on the pelvis, head's lifted by the silk thread. So I have good straight body posture in this direction. Good straight body posture in this direction. All right. First hip exercise, let's turn to the right hand side of the chair. We're going to start from prayer hand position. Now, if you have trouble doing both the hands and the feet, start with just the feet. Add the hands later, okay? So imagine you're pushing against a wall to your right and you open up the left leg. Try and keep that knee above the ankle, right angle. Maintain that right angle. And then come back to center. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Push against the right wall, open up the left leg simultaneously, and come back to center. 1 more time, push against the right wall, open up the left leg, try and keep the knee above the ankle. That's going to intensify the stretch when you do that. And come back to center. There you go. And relax the hands down. Very good. When the knee is above the ankle, it concentrates the stretch on the groin and the hips. We start relieving that stress when we start cocking the leg to one side. All right? All right. Turn to the left side. Same thing, other side. Prayer hand position. Push against the left wall. Open up the right leg simultaneously. Very nice. Come back to center. Again, push against the left wall, open up the right leg, feel that stretch. Nice and gentle, don't force things. Come back to center. 1 more time, push against the left wall, open up the right leg, feel the stretch in the hips. And then come back to center and relax the hands down. Turn back to the center, shake those legs loose. Good job. Next hip exercise, 2 motions with the leg. We're going to lift the leg up and then push the leg down. We're trying to keep our nice body posture, okay? So I'm not lifting up my leg and leaning back as I do it, or I'm not crunching as I do it. Imagine you're lifting your head at the same time you're lifting your knee. That'll help keep your back straight. Same way as you're pushing down, your body's going to want to lean forward to give you a little bit more leverage. You want it to all come from your core, okay? And of course, smile when you do this because you're having fun, whether you know it or not, right? So starting with the left leg, lift that left leg up, hands behind us, keep the back straight, keep the body straight, and relax. And then hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can, trying to drive it through the floor. Push, 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 and relax. Lift the left leg up, hands behind us, keep the back straight, keep the body straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can, push, 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 and relax. 1 more time, lift the left leg up, hands behind us, keep your back straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, trying to drive it through the floor. Push, push, push. Keep looking straight ahead and relax the hands down. Excellent. Right side, same. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us, back straight. Good job. And relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can. Keep looking straight ahead. Push, push, push. And relax. Lift that right leg up. Hands are behind us. Keep the back straight. Keep the body straight. And relax. Hands in front of us. Push down. Right foot. Hard as you can. Push, push, push. Don't look down. Keep looking straight ahead. And relax. 1 more time. Lift the right leg up. Hands behind us. Keep that back straight. And relax. Keep focusing in front of you. Push down on the right foot hard as you can. Push, push, push. And relax. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. When I talk to you about your posture, I'm not trying to replace your mother, okay? Posture has a huge effect on our balance, all right? And it's really important. You want to keep looking ahead of you, all right? When we start looking down, our body starts rotating forward. especially with Parkinson's disease. So it's really important to look straight ahead of you. That helps keep a nice straight posture. And don't do the bifocal look where you have the chin down, but you're kind of looking over the top of the glasses, but you're still looking ahead. You want your chin level with the ground. Okay. That's what your doctor was talking to you about. Sure. Yeah. Well, it depends on the exercise. Like when we're carrying the ball side to side, your gaze follows, but you're still looking off into the distance. I'm not looking down at the ball, but I'm looking off into the distance. You're looking over your hand off into the distance. So my focus when I do that exercise, there's a light switch on the wall. That blank spot by the light switch is what I'm actually looking at. I can still see my hand. And then when I go to this side, I'm looking at like the tail light of that Audi that's out there in the parking lot. I'm looking off into the distance. So I'm not doing this, looking down at the ground. I'm looking straight ahead. And that's keeping my posture nice and straight as I turn side to side. So I'm not starting to do this type of motion. That's correct. And we're trying to train our body through muscle memory that, let's say that we start rotating forward. We want red flags to go off in our brain going, no, 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 that's not right. That's not right. We want to straighten ourselves up again. So we're trying to build muscle memory. Well, as best as can be achieved. You know, you can't necessarily get your neck 90 degrees, right? But you do the best that you can going side to side. But that looking side to side is a part of our balance also, because if I'm standing and I want to see like that light switch and I can only turn my neck like this far, that means I have to turn my body to look at the light switch, which puts me more of a in a balance thing. If I have enough neck that I don't have to rotate my body, I can just turn my head, much safer for me to do. So you stay in your comfort zone, but yeah, um, you'll see all the Tai Chi masters always, always, always look out at the horizon, even if they're outdoors, because what you're watching in the horizon tells you exactly what's happening with your body. If you're not looking at the horizon, you're looking at the ground, you're rotating your body forward. If you're looking up at the sky, you're leaning backwards. If that horizon is bouncing around, it means you're doing this with your body, which is not what you want to do. You want to keep your body straight. It's a lot easier if the body is always straight like this. The brain doesn't have to worry about figuring out where the body is, right? It knows where the body is. If you've ever had a computer, you've had a lot of like computer windows open. That's what you're doing to your body when you're doing this and this and this and this, because the brain has to go, okay, he's leaning backward. Now he's leaning forward. Now he's to the side. And your brain constantly has to figure out what's going on while it's trying to adapt to your balance. If you keep your body nice and straight, your brain's like, I know what's going on there. I don't have to spend my resource time figuring out where the body is. I'll spend it doing other things. And then when your body goes out, it throws up red flags going, something's not right, because you can feel it on your feet when your body weight starts to shift. If you're in touch with your feet, you start to feel it on your feet and it throws up those red flags. No, good question. Really good question. He asked if you're an engineer. I think you're a professor, aren't you? Scientist. Hmm. That's the fun of this, because almost every Parkinson's person is a type A personality. So it's a lot of fun. So you get engineers and scientists and professors and everything. So um, mhm, exactly. So, but this is good that you're thinking about this stuff, and you're thinking about it outside of Tai Chi class, even better. So let's keep going. Let's do heel kick. This is one of the best exercises to build leg strength. All right. So we're going to do 4 motions with the leg. Lift the leg up, kick the leg out, lift the leg back up. Don't forget this third step. And then we float the foot to the ground. Don't drop the foot, float the foot to the ground. All right? Takes a lot more muscle control. Try and punch out the opposite hand if you're able to while you're doing this. Feet first, then the hands. All right? Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up that left leg and then float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Again, you're looking off into the distance. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Try to not lean back as you lift your leg up. Lift up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out left fist. Hold this for half an hour. And pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. So one of the classes I go to next, I teach young adults with special needs. There was a young man in the class that as I was teaching him, he was always looking down. And he was in his mid-20s as he was doing this. So we were doing a standing heel kick of what we just did. And he couldn't do the standing heel kick. And he was always looking down. So I talked with him about his favorite animal because as we know, Tai Chi is all named around a lot of animals. It turns out he likes monkeys. So I took a picture of a monkey and I set it right at eye level in front of him. And I said, I want you to watch that monkey as you're kicking, as you're doing your heel kick. I want you to watch that monkey. And so he quit looking down. He started looking straight ahead. He immediately was able to balance on one leg. That's all he did was change from doing this to this, and he immediately got his balance. And one of my gentlemen who had Parkinson's, Austin, I don't know if anybody here knew Austin. Austin went, he studied with Dr. Lam one week at Austin and Dennis. He found out that when he did the heel kick, he tucked in the chin and that helped him with his balance better because he wasn't taking his head of 11 pounds-ish and leaning it out over the body, but his head was over his spine, which helped balance him better. So it helped him do that standing heel kick much better. So your posture makes a huge, huge difference. All right. It's not the only thing, but it makes a huge difference. All right. Pardon me? Oh, I could do that. Actually, I look pretty much like a monkey, so I don't need that much of a mask. So toe kick next, same thing. Only difference is we're not pushing out on the heel, pushing out on the toe. Okay. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Keep looking straight ahead. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight and tall. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it hover there, float it to the ground. Good job. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. One more thing about your posture. We're going to do one or two more kicks. Not only is your posture straight, if I look at this angle, you want your posture straight looking at this perspective also. So not only are we not leaning back, but you don't want to be leaning to the side or lifting up the leg and leaning to the side. Keep your posture nice and straight. The one thing I've noticed with people with Parkinson's, whatever posture you use seated tends to be the same posture you use when you stand. So this is a good place to practice your posture, okay? All right, hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Nice job. Shake those legs loose. Good work. All right, ankle exercises. These are simple, but very powerful, especially this first one. So with my left foot, I'm going to touch my heel and then my toe. I'm not moving the leg, I'm moving the ankle. Touch heel and toe. Heel and toe. Movement disorder specialist said Parkinson's usually first shows up in the ankles and the wrists. So this is a really good exercise to keep your ankles strong and flexible. Heel and toe. Right foot, same. Heel and toe. Heel and toe. Heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time. Heel and toe. So that's the country western portion. Second ankle exercise, touch little toe and then big toe. Outside and inside. Little toe, big toe, outside of the foot and inside of the foot. Other side, right foot, little toe, big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, big toe, outside, inside, or corn, and then bunion. There you go. All right, shake those legs loose. Good job. All right, so a couple other exercises. Just introduced these last week. So first exercise, if you're able to get your hands up over your head, that's awesome. Do that. If you have trouble with that, just lift your hands as high as you can, or you can even keep them in your laps if you want. But we're wanting to turn our body on our spine. So I'm going to turn to the left and turn to the right, but keep my upper body nice and straight as I'm turning to the left and the right. I'm not trying to twist, just kind of a gentle stretch as I move left and a gentle stretch as I move to the right. Okay? So link the fingers together if you're able to, and then hands up over the head if you're able to, and then turn the body to the left, not leaning, but turning to the left. And feel that stretch, and then come back to center. Pause at the center, then turn to the right. Feel the stretch in the torso as you turn to the right, and then come back to center. To the left, stretching the torso. Don't force it, nice and gentle, and then come back to center, and then we turn to the right, stretching that torso, and come back to center. Let's do that one more time. We're having so much fun. Turn to the left, stretching that torso, and come back to center, and then we turn to the right. This is also increasing your core strength. And then we come back to center, and then relax the hands down. So don't forget, when you have Parkinson's, you need to work on your core strength. Everybody wants to focus on the extremities. Got to keep that foundation for your body, keep that core strength. And the Eastern definition of core strength is different than the Western medicine of core strength. So I'm teaching you the Eastern method. She can teach you the Western method. All right, next exercise will be so again, if you can do the arms over the head, that's awesome. So now we're going to bend our body to the left. So you're going to feel a stretch in your side as you do that, and then bend the body to the right. So you're going to flex that spinal cord a little bit. Okay? So interlocking the fingers together, hands up over the head if you're able to, and then we rotate, we bend to the left, whatever's comfortable for you. Feel that stretch in the torso, and then gently come back to center. Pause at center, and then bend to the right. Feel the nice stretch in the side, and come back to center. To the left, feel the stretch in the torso, bending to the side, and come back to center, and then we bend to the right, and come back to center. One more time, to the left, bending to the left, turning that spine, come back to center, and then bend to the right. Doing a Jimmy Buffett song. Fins to the left, fins to the right. And relax the hands down. All right. If you're familiar with the song Fins, that's a Jimmy Buffett song. Nobody? Anybody? You know, Jimmy Buffett fan? All right. Jimmy Buffett fan? Actually, the guy I was good friends with in like middle school ended up being Jimmy Buffett's drummer for many, many, many years. Roger Guth ended up, thanks, ended up being Jimmy Buffett's drummer. It was a cool ride for him. All right, one more exercise, then we're going to call it a day. So this is, we're going to try and give you flexibility in your spine, but we're going to do it from the safety of the chair, all right? So leaning forward, we're going to kind of round the back. So now I'll give you permission to look down and then slowly rotate back, kind of arching the back, looking up, and then come back to looking down, rotating that lower spine, rotating the cervical, and then looking up, arching the back. One more time, I kind of arch the back, looking down, and then the head comes up, and I look up and arching the back, and back to center. How'd you guys like that one? Like that one? All right, that might be my compromise. So as I said to some people last week, maybe the week before, like when we do our shoulder circles, I want you to try and keep your spine straight because I want you to work on posture. But after seeing Dr. Yang and going to his workshop, he is incredibly flexible in his spine, and he maintains that's more of what people with Parkinson's need. So he'll actually do that exercise standing up where he'll rotate the lumbar and the cervical part of the spine back and forth. That he'll do that. But that's not necessarily good for your balance. But when we do it from the chair like that, because we're trying to rotate and kind of flex our lumbar and the cervical part, thoracic part of our spine by our ribs doesn't flex quite as much because of our rib cage, but we get some flexibility out of that also. So I think we're going to add that exercise in. Okay? All right. Cool down exercise. Lightly punch inside of your arms and outside of your arms. Pardon me? No. Trying to increase flexibility in your spine, and your core is also strengthening you. Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the last exercise. You're increasing your bone marrow strength as you do this. Okay? Then, probably best if you stand up on this one. Gently kind of punch your sacrum. This is good for blood pressure and good for prostate health, which I know doesn't apply to a couple of you, but. And then gently punch the legs. All right. Let's take 3 deep breaths, and then we'll call it a day. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Couple quick things. Don't worry about your chairs. People at the APD are going to take care of your chairs. Please exit through this door if you're coming back for Jen's class, which I recommend. If you're coming back through Jen's class, sign up at the front desk and come back in through this door. If you are leaving or when you leave, you exit through the sidewalks. You don't walk through the grass. Well, they can speak for themselves. I use the sidewalk, and I recommend you do the same, right? Don't walk through the grass or over the grates, because it's inevitably someone's going to go, oh, that's an idea, and they'll follow you. So please don't do that. Try and stay on the sidewalks, all right? All right? All right? All right. Thank you. Right fist, palm